Hello, 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 everybody. Let me switch my layout here so you guys can see me. Hello, all my good friends. All my good friends. Oh, I was going to look to see if Sharon was about to finish up real quick. And I wanted to also make sure that I got shared into the group. Hold on. Well, for goodness sakes. There we go. There we go. There we go. You guys doing okay today? Super duper 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 windy today here in Indiana. It actually snowed last night, just like flurries and stuff like that, but it's still snow, right? So let's see. Is Sharon done? Looks like Sharon's all done. All right, you guys. So I hope you hop on over here. I just pulled out some stencils, you guys. Let's just be honest. I just pulled out some stencils here just to kind of play. I thought we could play with some stuff. I reached in and I grabbed a handful of 6x6s. I don't even know what's in here. We're going to play with those too. I just grabbed a handful because I'm going to be quite honest with you. All of us seem to think a lot alike because every stencil that I was going to do today, someone else has done, which isn't a big deal. But I thought, you know what? I really want to try to grab something different. So I pulled out a couple of these rounds. Okay, the first thing I was thinking of doing was I got these. These are older stencils, older transfers, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to sit this stuff down here, and if we get to it, we get to it. If we don't, we don't. Like I said, I just pulled out a whole bunch of stuff. I am thinking that I'm going to use this round right here. This is a 14-inch round right here. Well, hello, Donna. Hello, Donna. Hello, Donna and Donna and Donna and Debbie. And there's my friend Cindy and Melissa. I know we all, there's benefits and not good benefits going later on in the day because, not that it matters, you guys. It doesn't matter. I'm kind of teasing. Kind of. Okay, so these are older stencils. They came from the Stencil of the Month Club. I was trying to see if it just so happened to tell us when. Well, they were long enough ago. It was when Sarah, May of 2020. Oh, has it been that long? I was kind of thinking along the lines of this bottle right here. Okay, but what I wanted to do was I was looking at these transfers that I have not used. And I was kind of looking to see if there was something amongst these transfers that we could look like they're stuck down in that bottle. And y'all know me and daisies. So I'm going to open, look, I have never even opened this. And here's my problem, guys. And take 5. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think that's probably Jeannie. And you need to give permission to StreamYard if you can. If you don't, so I can see your name. But I'm guessing that it's Miss Jeannie that's up there. But anyway, I was kind of thinking that these, we could stick them down in the jar. But my concern is they're not very long. But if we made the jar look, let me see these in this pack. See if these are longer stems, you know what I mean? To kind of go down towards the bottom. I mean, they don't have to go all the way to the bottom, you guys, but see, look at these wildflowers. See these, like this little one would be good. These are kind of not made for that kind of thing. So I'm thinking the daisies might be our best bet. Okay, but I'm just going to sit these over here because I need to use them. But my problem that I have when I have stuff like this is I won't use them because I think I have to come up with the perfect project to use them on. And because I don't want to use them up. It's insane. It's insane. But I was thinking along the lines of the bottle here. But we could do, let's see, I think there's jars there. See, we could add some other flowers. That's why I pulled this one out, because this also has flowers. We could stencil some flowers. If you guys hear some rattling around, it's that's my puppy. I don't know. She has turned into a nosy butt lately. Don't know. She's not really a puppy. She's 2, but she's turned into a real nosy butt, and she keeps digging around back here behind me. Let's pull these out, and let's see what we got going on. What we got going on, what we can do, and all that kind of stuff. Looks like I've never even used these. Not sad. So sad. We get the stencils and we don't use them. Craziness. But I was kind of thinking along the lines of, let's look. We can always put this on here so it has color. So then when I put these all up here, you know, they don't have to be all the way down inside. Do you see what I mean? They can be on there, and then we can stencil the little guy here. Maybe we could even pull out some salt wash, and I want to use pretty much all of these on here. I want to use a ton of them to put up through here, and maybe we could pull out some salt wash and make that look like a galvanized thing right there. That's what I think I'm going to do, you guys. And like I said, we may end up pulling in and stenciling some more, you know, for greenery purposes. Let's look in here. Let's see what these flowers are in this one here. I don't remember. Don't remember. So, yeah, see, there's some flowers that we could use. Flower tops and maybe some stuff there. So, okay. Let's sit this over here. Now let's figure out a background. Let's get our background on and get started. Right there. Right there. To the left is all my stuff. You guys, when I say, where'd my stuff go? Penelope, please get down. Get down, okay? Please get down. You're okay. I don't know what her deal is. I know, use them. I need to use them. I'm going through. I'm going to be using them. I'm going to switch this so that you can see my table better. Right, there we go. There you go, because you don't need to see me. I could draw on a longer stem. You're absolutely correct about that. I could do that. So we need to figure out a background. Now, I was watching Cindy, and I really loved that yellow, but I'm also kind of thinking of kind of like a blues. I think I want to do, I was really wanting to go for the, I was thinking yellow, but now that I've sat here and I just glanced over here, I'm thinking I might want to do some like blues. So it's kind of like it's in the sky. I don't know. Let's go for it. Let's grab our white over here. Let's just get started. But yes, Melissa, I need to start using stuff up because I have so much stuff. I have so many transfers. It's unreal. And these are older transfers. And sometimes when they're a little bit older, sometimes they're a little harder to come off. But we'll do the very best we can. So we're not going to get aggravated. You're the same way with stencils and transfers. I know. We just like stick them back. It's like, oh, I got to wait till the absolute perfect thing to use it for. And then we end up not using it, you know? Now, I like to use the Rust-Oleum chalked paint. I buy it in the can. I buy mine at Menards, and then I put it in the FIFO bottles. And then I use, after that, whatever I've got. And I don't, you know, I don't have a special paint that I like to use a whole lot. I do like the Rust-Oleum a lot for my base coat on things. And I like to buy it in the can like that because it's a lot cheaper that way, and especially when you're doing door hangers and things like that. And I tend to do a lot of door hangers. Over here on my drying rack, I just happen to have a bunch of stencil brushes. Must have been stenciling the other day. Let me show you guys what we did the other day. I think it was Friday. We did this pretty thing. Look at that. And I used unicorn spit. We used the Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful stencil on here and paint. And then I used the casting resin in an IOD mold to do those and painted those. That turned out absolutely beautiful, I think. I love it because, well, how about if I just throw it on the ground? I love all the colors and things like that. All right, let's get started on this. I'm going to get my brush just a little bit wet here, and I'm just going to kind of put some water on my board because I kind of want to blend a little bit. I think I want it to be a little bit darker down here and then go up into the light. Okay, so I'm going to start up here and Get a little more brush. This is chalk paint. And I'm going to tell you what, it's winter time, you guys. It's winter time, and all our paints are really, the boards are sucking up the paints. You know, our houses are dry because the furnaces are going. So sometimes you just got to add a little bit of paint to get them to start spreading. And then once they start spreading, everything goes good. And we're just going to put some blue, have it go up into the white right there, and play with it. Well, thank you, Cindy. I thought it turned out pretty cute myself, but, and it's funny because I kind of laugh at myself. My family laughs at me because it's like I come up here to the craft room and I'm getting ready for an event or whatnot. And I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. And then it comes out totally different than what I was going to do. And that was not what I was going to do on that board. But hey, you know what? It all works. Okay, so see how I'm just putting some color on here. I'm not trying to go 1/3 this, 1/3 that, or exact or anything. I just kind of want to get the board covered, get the wood covered up with some blues. Okay, and then we're going to just kind of get them all going together. I'm going to go across the top up here a little bit more, and I have blue in my brush, and that's okay. Just going to put some blue up here like that, and come back into the middle here. I've missed a spot there. And grab some of this light blue again. See, we're just kind of blending them so it kind of looks like, oh, a little bit like the sky, the horizon maybe. I don't know. I think it just looks pretty. Just looks pretty like this. Get some white down here and lighten this up just a little bit. Right here. There we go. If you guys been having fun watching everybody today, we've had a lot of neat stuff going on, ton of neat stuff. We started off with Melissa, then we had Cindy and Sharon, and then me, and then up after me is Shanna. Then we'll be done for the day, and then we'll shoot for another time in April to take over. Okay, so look, or to take over, to do another one. Because I'm going to tell you what, the other day at work, oh my gosh, my thing sounds horrible. I do the same things. I have transfers that I'm saving for that that project. I know, it's silly. And then they come out with transfers that are even prettier. And then they come out with prettier ones. That's like I was telling everybody at Christmas time. Use the stuff up. Use it up, because if you don't use it up, you think, oh, well, I'll save it and use it next year, which you can. But then they come out with something else and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that too. So they're always going to have new stuff. So there is no reason in the entire world to save all of our stuff. There's no reason whatsoever. Okay, so I really want it dry for where I'm going to put the transfer. So I really need it super dry up here. But we're going to cheat the system just a little bit. I'm going to take that can and I'm going to just, probably in white, I'm just going to stencil it on here in white so it's just kind of faint, so that I know where it's going to be, so I know where my stems need to be, and I know where my flowers need to be, and then we'll stencil over it again on top with the color, the right color, the grays and the whites and stuff to make it kind of look galvanized. Like I said, we might even pull out some salt wash and stuff. But we kind of need to get this kind of dry up in here. Like that. It's getting pretty dry up there. So, go over this. What is this month's stencil? The one that just shipped. Christina? The truck transfer that you're saying. I still have all the truck transfers. Because I can't put them on because they're so beautiful. My granddaughter said to me, she said, why don't you use this? You know, she was looking through my stuff. She's like, why haven't you done this? Or why haven't you done that? You know, because, you know, that's how she does. She does me that. She keeps me honest a lot of times. But she always pulls them out and says, why don't you use this, Grandma? Use this on something. It's like, no, I'm waiting for something special. And the other day she said, why don't you just buy a photo album and put it in there then? I think it is the family one, Evelyn. I think it is. Yes, Cindy said I couldn't remember. But what I was going to tell you guys, the other night at work, I bunked my head really, really, really hard. And so yesterday I was supposed to do an auction on my page. Ended up not doing the auction and stuff. And I know it's just because I bunked my head, but I keep losing my train of thought. And I'm kind of, how when something happens, then you worry about it. I mean, I'm fine. Don't get me wrong on that. But I just keep losing my train of thought today. So if I start talking about something and go to something else, say, hey, go back to that. Right here we go. Okay, so see, I'm just kind of I'm going to do in the center just a little bit, not a ton, but I'm just kind of doing it kind of light. I just want to know where our little galvanized bucket here is going to be so that when we put the transfers on, we can tell where it's going to be at. You got to be careful with the little lines like that. I usually just kind of whoop back and forth. I try not to make a fuss about things because I like the distress look anyway. So if it's, it's a little off, it's okay. And see, my brush had too much paint in it. So I got it in a few spots, but that's okay. We can fix it. There's no option to sprinkle me out. That's strange. Did you click on the live? Sometimes if you click on the live, that will help do that. Maybe. I don't know, though. I'm going to try this a little bit, you guys. And we're going to get started. I need to grab my scraper. And my thick scraper. That's crazy. Old age, yeah. Old age has a lot to do with it, too. So, you're from Lindsay, Oklahoma. Wow. I'm in good old Indiana. So, I'm about an hour north of Indianapolis. So, that's where I am. The weather has just been really crazy. We have cold weather, then we've been having real hot weather, and then we go back into cold weather. Like I said, it snowed last night. Not hard. It drizzled, but it was like, what in the heavens is happening? Why are we getting snow? You guys, I'm going to do some cutting here because I'm going to use a lot of these. I'm hoping I don't have trouble since this stencil or this transfers. I don't even know. I don't remember when they're from, but we've had them for a minute. And the fact that they're daisies is what was keeping me from using them because I am a huge daisy fan and I didn't want to use them up. So I'm cutting a bunch out because I want to kind of fill this bucket. We're going to kind of lay it out and then we're going to see if we want to stencil a few other things on. I'm going to cut this whole page up, you guys. I think we're going to get that. Let's get that one too. I like this bigger one here because we may stencil some flowers on here too. So, right, there we go. That's kind of weird that you can't sprinkle me out, though. I don't know what's going on with that. That's strange. Actually, let's pull all these. I'm just using them. Let's pull all these stems out of here, you guys, and lay them out. And if I don't use them on this project because I want to use them, I'll lay them right here on my desk, and that will make me use them up because I won't want them sitting here. So, funny what? I did see that the stencil of the month had shipped, and it's funny that you asked what it was because I seen that it had shipped, and then I got sidetracked because I was going to go look myself because I forget what's coming. So it's almost like Christmas every time because you forget what's coming, and it gets here and you're like, oh yeah, I remember now. I saw Sharon do that, or I saw Melissa do that, or whatnot, you know? So it's kind of cool that way. Okay, so, well, let's do, guys, I didn't see what I did. I got sidetracked. I'm serious about using all these, you guys. I'm hoping that they'll come off here real easy for me. I know the last time I did a project, my transfers were a little bit older and they didn't want to come off real well, but if they don't want to come off, we're going to switch completely over to just stenciling flowers in. That's what we'll do. But this has been a fun 5 minutes watching me cut these up, hasn't it? You guys are just thrilled to death with that. Okay, so let's put all the flowers up there. All right, so now we've got a ton here. Look at all these. We're going to have some fun here. Okay, so we'll put this guy. I guess I really didn't need as many as I was thinking I needed. Here. I like these pink guys here. Yeah, I definitely didn't need as many as in my silly little head I thought I needed. I don't know. We might not even. We might do something completely different than what I was thinking. Yes, we might. I'm going to start putting these guys on. Now, if I go down a little bit into my bucket, that's okay. I think that'll be okay. I'm going to do these over here so it's like they're falling down, because if I put texture on here, it will cover that up. So I'm just going to, here we go. Here we go. Let's just go. Okay. So put Mod Podge down first if they don't stick. Yeah, I will. If they don't stick, that's what we'll do. I always get real nervous when they start not sticking. So let's see what happens here. It's not the transfer's fault. It's Christy's fault. Use your transfers. It's just like anything, you know, stuff can get old, so, and not be sticky anymore. The other thing, yeah, see, it doesn't want to stick real well. The other thing is to heat them up just a little bit. So I'm going to get this a little bit warm right here because it's sticking in the center. Right there. That will help too. Anyway, here we go, ladies. Here we go. Put this down here towards me. Like I said, if this is going to cause a problem, I am going to just paint them on, because I'm not going to bore you guys with me sitting here trying to get them to stick. And this guy is not wanting to stick very well at all. I hate that. I hate that. That's okay. That's okay. You know what we're going to do? I'm not going to fight it, you guys. Yeah, if you put Mod Podge down, that will help make it stick. But this is going to be, as many as I want to put on here, is going to be a hassle. So, see, I'm sticking there. Hold on a second. Let's see how well we can go here. Nope, I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to fight it, you guys. Here's what we're going to do. We're just gonna, I'm not gonna fight it today. We will top coat. That would be a good idea too. We're gonna sit those over there and watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip this guy over right here. We're still gonna do the exact same thing, but we're going to stencil the flowers in and we're gonna go from there. And so I'm gonna have a double-sided board right here and it's not gonna be a big deal. So let's just do what we were doing a minute ago. But, so just not gonna fight it, you guys. Just not gonna fight it today. But yes, Melissa is absolutely correct. The last time I had a little bit of trouble with stencils sticking, or the transfer sticking, you put down some Mod Podge, and then they'll stick just fine. It's just because they're old, you guys. It has nothing to do with the quality of them. They're well over a year old. So we're going to do kind of the same thing over here, but we will stencil our flowers on, and no worries, right? Just pivot right out of that. Just pivot right out of that. No big deal. I'm just going to do the same thing on the background here. And then I will have a double-sided door hanger to hang up out front. So I always tend to like to do my, most all of my projects I do double-sided, so that, I'm going to grab a little water here, make this spread a little bit better, so that I can just flip them over. You know, you can do like holiday on one side, and then on the other side you could put like an everyday thing, or just like this here. This guy here is going to be kind of pretty much the same thing. But what I can do is I can hang it one way for a little while, and then another way, another for a little while, right? Yes, 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 yes. Top coat under my transfers. I'm going to try that. Fantastic, fantastic. There we go. Okay, so it's okay. Actually, you know what we might do? We might switch over and put the bottle on here, just so that there's something different on each side. You guys, we'll just get this a little bit dry. Oops, don't stick your hand in it, Christy. Stick your hand in it right there. If we have time, we may go back to that. That's crazy. Crazy. See, this is why you don't save your stuff. You use your stuff when you get it. Don't hold off. Yeah. Anyways, so our bottle here, if we put our bottle on this side, if you guys will notice, it's kind of the outline of the bottle, okay? So what we'll do is we'll put the outline of the bottle on, and then we'll put our flowers on, and then we could paint inside where the bottle is and kind of make it, I'm thinking kind of that greenish glass color is what I'm kind of thinking in my head right now. And then we'll stencil the outline again on top, and it'll really make it pop and stand out. So that's the plan right there. Okay, so we have that. So let's grab our bottle right here. I'll kind of slide him down here towards the bottom, because the flowers and stuff that can go inside of here are kind of tall. See, like we could put a couple of these purple, like purple looking lavender pieces and some green pieces. I think that'll be very pretty. I think that's what we'll do. Just kind of looking to see how they did on there. Okay, so let's outline the bottle a little bit. That was nice. I had a drawer fall right here. Now to outline the bottle, because I'm probably going to use kind of like that greenish color. You know how bottles are kind of a greenish turquoisey color? Okay. Now I may end up outlining it with a different color, but for right now, we're going to take these two colors here, because that's kind of what I'm going to do in the middle, I think, is these colors together. So I'm just going to get my paint worked up in my bristles here. There. And then, of course, the beads, we'll probably do them brown, but I'm just kind of getting what I want on here, my outline, so that I know where to put my flowers, my stems and all that, you guys. So here we go. Okay, so now I should be able to see right where that bottle is. See that? Right like that. Okay, so now let's grab these guys right here. Let's dry that a little bit. I hope, well, hold on a second, because this drawer fell and everything fell out of it. It's because I left it hanging out like a ding dong. Either that or the dog did it. I don't know what happened there. But I gotta reach my Hair dryer. Where'd my hair dryer? Oh, it's up here. So there we go. There. Anyway, so anybody got fun things going on this week? You got got anything exciting? Anybody going on vacation or anything like that? I'm just curious. I think I want to use the kind of tall one. Kind of like this one sticking straight up. Let's do that one as kind of our focal right off the bat. Right there. And the colors I want to use is, I'm going to use like lavender, I think, in here. Like this. So that it's kind of like it's, you know, a lavender color. Now, do I want to use this color or do I want to use like a dark color? I think I want to use the dark color. That's what I'm thinking. Now, this is called something Purple Pansy. Right there. So let's get some purple pansy. Get us a purple pansy stencil brush going here. Okay. And I'm just going to do the lavender part right there. I'm just going to go right down to there. Right there. And then we want green in for our stems. And I think I'm going to use this avocado green. I love this avocado green. It's one of my favorite ones. So grab a brush right there and get this one going. Already using up all my stuff here. There we go. And I'm just going to go right on down in the bottle because our bottle's going to be clear. Okay. So now you're going to say, well, the stems aren't going to go all the way to the bottom. We will fix that. Let's see. We can go right here and just kind of line that up if we want our stems to go a little bit further down. Just like that. Now they do kind of go like this. That's okay. You probably would never see that. Okay. So we've got that one on there. So now let's stick this guy kind of coming up over here. This little purple guy. Where'd my other purple? Where'd my purple? Right there beside me. Just like that. And then let's jump over here. Now look, that's going to go over the top of that. And that's okay because you might have a leaf that goes over the top of something on the other side. So, you know, don't be afraid to have it go over the top of your flowers or whatnot. Now I'm going to bring this down and I'm going to keep going. Now some of this I may have to fix up a little bit, but that's okay. We can do that. You know, with our paintbrush and make it come down a little bit more. Okay, now I'm kind of thinking along the lines of maybe like, I don't know, maybe this one over here, like this. I'll pull it down just a little bit more. There, so I got the green. I'm going to go ahead and hit it right here with the green. Got paint on the bottom of that, so we gotta be careful. Right here. Oh, shoot, I moved it, you guys. It's okay. We'll fix it. We will fix it. Oh, boy. We're just going to have a great day today, aren't we? Can't wait to get to work. Hopefully a disaster will probably strike at work, too. There we go. See what that looks like where I messed that up. Can't even really tell. We're not going to worry. We're not going to fret about it. Where was I doing that? Here it was. Like I said, we don't fret here. We just keep going. We just keep on trucking. Keep on keeping on. No big deal. Not a big deal. Totally off the game. Here we go. Okay. So there we have that. Now I kind of want to have some green flower type things up through there, and then maybe some more leaves. Let's go over here and let's see what all we got. Kind of thinking along the lines of these guys up in here. It's kind of what I'm thinking. It's kind of like this guy here, but I want it green. Now I may have to go back over with the purple. I'm going to grab another color of green and maybe have some different colors on here of green. I just grabbed the same stencil brush, not a big deal. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going to go right down to here, right here, like that. Okay, and that got us a leaf. There's a leaf right here. We'll go down over. Now see, the thing with doing these like this, these kind of stencils that you're sticking down like in a glass bottle like this, is basically you have to just put layers on top of layers. So you just kind of got to put it on and look at it, and then you may have to pull your stencil back out to get the other color over the top or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You see how that looks there? That looks good, except for I think I may want to go over the lavender a little bit more there. I'm not sure. And I'm kind of wishing that my board was a lot taller than it is on here, but I'm not, you know, I'm not mad that my board is kind of small. But I feel like I want a little bit more of this stuff kind of just sticking out over here, maybe not necessarily going down in, just to kind of fill in a little bit right here. I'll cover up that leaf right there. Okay, so you just kind of have to look at it as you go to see exactly what you want and how you want it to end up looking. So I think what right here we're going to go, we're going to have a leaf coming out over here. And you just got to keep playing, you know, playing with your stuff and getting it to how you actually like the way that it looks. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this guy back up. And I'm going to lay this right here on top of that. Now, I'm going to grab a lighter purple. Okay, I'm going to grab you another brush. Let's throw that little stinky thing away. Right there. You think you have the sets? When they came out a long time ago. May of 2020. And, yes, they were stencil of the month. So I have had them for, like I said, I have had them for a little bit. Okay, so I just touched that with the lighter right there. Kind of went over the top. Doesn't look too terribly bad. I feel like I want maybe a little more of this over here. Now look, I'm just going to come down and I'm just going to stop right there. Okay, because you might not always be able to see every single little thing that's sticking up out of there. So I think I'm going to pull this guy over to here. I don't know, you guys, when you're doing stuff like this, if you get done with it and you don't like what it looks like, sand it off and do something else. It's not that deep. It's not that big of a deal. So see how it's starting to fill up and look a little bit better? I kind of like how that's looking. Now, I will say, let's see, let's look at this one here. Now, see these like leaves things here? I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe do I want to put some, I don't know, maybe I should just stop and leave it alone. I'm thinking I probably should stop and leave it alone. Okay, so now we have this down here, all right? And it's going to be clear, but it's going to be kind of translucent a little bit, all right? So what I want to do is I think I want to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paintbrush right here, and how are we doing on time? Oh, we got plenty of time. I'm going to grab these two colors right here that I was talking about possibly wanting to do my jar. And I'm going to go over the whole thing because the beads here, I think we're going to do like a brown color. But I want to still be able to see the stems, but I don't want them as green as they are because they're down inside there. Now, I didn't put a lot of paint on there. So in the drawer that fell, oh, I got it right here. I'm going to just kind of whoosh across that just to make sure I don't have like bumps, you know, where you put the paint on. Right there, so it'll blend real well. Okay, and we're just going to kind of go over the jar. Now, like I said, I want the jar to be able to be seen, the stuff to be seen inside the jar, the stems, but I don't want that to be the main thing that you see. So I'm going to just go along the edges, and like I said, we'll redo the beads. So, and the tassel there. Okay. So see how I can still see those, but they're not real dominant. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of water to my brush to thin it out. Always remember that when you're painting, it's always going to turn out, it's always going to look darker as you're painting it. And then as it dries, it's going to lighten up a little bit. Okay, so see here, I'm going to just grab a little bit of water, not a whole lot, to kind of spread that and make that just a little bit more transparent right there. Just like this here. And that way my jar, you guys know the effect I'm going at here. I'm trying to get it to be kind of like those blue jars, you know. Now see right there, I kind of want that leaf to be on top. So what I might have to do when I'm all done here is I might have to lay that leaf back down here and stencil it again. You know, so you got to just kind of go through the motions, and you might have to stencil multiple times over something to get the look that you're wanting, you know, because it's, you know, some stuff's farther away than others, right? Like that. Okay, see, I kind of like the jar that color. I still like my background blue. I think that looks kind of cool right there. We're going to go down here. And then I think, like I said, we'll do our beads brown, and then we'll, I want to still outline the jar. So let's get our jar dry right here. So anyway, thank you. Thank you, Shanna. Yes, you guys, Shanna is up after me. So I linked her up in my description. I believe I did. I got her linked up in the description. So you can go straight to her page, or you can go to the Stencil Soul Sisters group, which is also linked up there, and just follow along. Go back and watch replays, things like that. We do share stuff in there all the time on the Stencil Soul Sisters group, anytime that we go live and we're doing stenciling projects. And you are also welcome to share your pictures and photos of your finished products in the Stencil Soul Sisters, as long as you used Essential Stencils. Now, we are not affiliated with Essential Stencils, and, you know, like, that's our, you know, we get paid or something like that. We all have affiliate links. That's how we met, and that's what we agreed would be shared in the page. So if you share something that, let's say, is from Chalk Couture and it gets declined, that is why. So it's not that we don't love what you did. We're just keeping the group to right now. You know, we may change our mind in the future. Right now, it's just Essential Stencil stuff, because that's how we all became friends, and that's what we just decided to do. Okay, so here is that right there. All right, so now I need to get the jar back out right here. Let's set that up there out of the way, and I'm going to lay my jar back down over here, because I want those, I really want the outline of the jar to really jump out. Okay, so I'm looking at my beads right there, and I'm just kind of lining myself back up. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be close enough. And also up here where some of my stems and stuff were, by going over the top of it, it will you know, cover some of that up. Now I'm just going to take, I was mixing those two a little bit together when I did that, so I'm just going to take strictly this color. I don't know if that's going to be the right color or not, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to set this here and get some on our brush. Now you should put your brushes in like a baggie or on a wet paper, you know, just damp paper towel or something, so they don't get stiff as you're working. I don't ever do that, so don't do what I do. That's just me. Now let's look and see what that looks like. Yeah, see, you can't hardly see it, so I'm thinking we want to do a different color, or I want to add a color to that. Let's see. How about if we just did, it's kind of a mint color. Let's add some, let's just make a color. Let's just make a color. Hello, hello. So just adding a little bit of gray right there. And here is what I'm going to do. There. See if it comes out a little bit different color. I need a little bit more of this. This really isn't gray. It's more of a bluish color. Let's see what that looks like. See if that shows up a little bit better on there. Might not. That green is super dominant, but that's okay. It's okay. Penelope, you're okay. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of go over that. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah, you can see it better. I have way too much paint on my brush, so I do know that. And here we go. And we'll see what that looks like. Get inside there. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe we should do white. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's the key. Let's just dry this off a little bit. We might just do it with white. We just might do it with white. Where's my paintbrush? I'm gonna. You guys are going, Christy has lost her mind today. I am off my game. I'm gonna say that. You guys are right about that. But anyway, maybe just white over that, and that would blend it and make it look so you could see those a little bit better. But anyway, you guys kind of get the idea, and we got to do the beads too. So let's just set that back down here like this. Right here. Okay. I had a white paintbrush somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I'm just going to grab another one. Just grab some white paint right here. No biggie. No biggie. And that'll probably make it pop a little bit better. I don't have to get every single little spot. I'm just going to go over it. I just want you to see the outline. You guys know what I'm talking about. That probably did it. It either did it or it didn't, right? Yeah, that'll look perfect. I'm going to leave that on here right now, and we are going to jump over to, I'm going to grab a piece of tape right here, tape this down because I am shaking today. Anyway, I'm going to just put a little piece of tape right there, and we're going to do those beads, and I think I'm going to do them in kind of a, I'm just going to do them in brown. So right here. Yeah, the white. Well, I was thinking the blue that I used would lighten it up a little bit, but it did not work the way that I wanted it to work. And of course I don't have, we're going to just use this guy again. The stencil brushes are over there, and if I move, I'm afraid I'm going to move the whole project again. So we're just going to use this brush right here. Get that worked up in there. Okay. Now I'm just going to take my little pieces of stuff right here, and we're just going to go over all these beads right there. I'm going to get up here first. Come right around here like that. Now they're going to have a little bit of the blue, the bluish green, the turquoisey color in the background, but I feel like that's okay because it'll almost be like it's a reflection off the bottle, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So I don't want to make, oh, there it is. I couldn't figure out where I put the brown. I think that'll be okay. Penelope, stop. You guys, my dog, she's driving me crazy. Should have just left her downstairs, but my husband has to go in early tonight, so he was taking a little nap, you know, because we work thirds, so anyway. There we go. I think that looks okay. What do you guys think? I think that looks okay. I kind of like that. Now we need a little something here. I don't know what though. I don't know what. Now I could add some of the purple to pull the purple down here if I wanted to. But I think what I'm going to do is, because, you know, we always frame all our projects in, is we're going to go around this outside with this brown. Okay, just to kind of dinge it up just a little bit right along here. Okay, you see what I mean? See how it just adds a little bit of little something on there? Guys, I apologize. I am way off my game today. I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I'm sorry. But I think this turned out okay. I think this turned out all right. But you guys, make sure you check out Shanna. She'll be up after me. And make sure if you missed anybody today to please go back and rewatch them. And then we will all be back in April. And we'll do another project. We're going to try to do about once a month if we, you know, if we have enough interest with everybody. We may go back to having some guests again and stuff like that. So that was fun to do also. So just pay attention for that. Watch for that stuff. Okay. Now I think that looks kind of cute myself. I think that looks good. Now I have no idea what stencils I pulled out over here. There might be something over here that has something that says something cool that we could slap on here real quick. Let me just glance real quick, because like I said, I just reached in and grabbed a stack of 6x6s. You guys, I could have just stuck that in the top of that. Look at that. I could have just stuck that in the top and painted that. That would have been really cute. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see. There was one that said, oh, here. These are like the home pack. There's one in here, if it's in here, because I tend to put my stencils where they're not supposed to be. Let's see, there's Our Happy Place, Home Sweet Home, Let's Stay Home. This is Us, Our Nest Home. I think I like this Our Happy Place right here. I think I kind of like how that looks. Like that, and just stick that on there. Now, what color? What color should I do it? Should I do it this color? Should I do it black? Should I do blue? Penelope, what do you got? Penelope. She's chewing on something. What do you guys think? Should I do this color? Okay, tell me, should I use the green color, or should I use black, or should I pull out the good old navy blue? What do you guys think for that there? I don't know. I don't, black or purple. Black or purple. I got the purple out, so let's try the purple. I have some on a plate somewhere. Right here. Yeah. Why not? Why not? And you guys, I will finish the other side of this and I will post a picture of it. So it'll be, I just didn't want to bore you guys with me fighting with those transfers. Totally my fault because I've had them for so long. And this room is extremely dry, so that doesn't help. But I'll tell you exactly what I do to get it on there real good. So our happy place right there. That looks good. I like the purple because of the lavender on there. I think this turned out kind of cute. It's a little bit different. I think I want to add some, we got time. I'm going to lay this back on here. You guys are like, can she put that stencil on there one more time? Well, by golly, I can. I just feel like I need to, down here on this tassels, I don't want to put a bunch, but I'm feeling like I need to put some purple down here. You know what I mean? Just kind of, just put some down here. Not a ton, just to pull all the colors down. I don't know, maybe even, just go in, make sure you have your stencil lined up. Don't do what Christy does. Look, I'm just going to kind of, just to give it a hint of the purple all up through here. Yeah. Now see how that kind of pulls everything together. I like that. I think I kind of even though I went around with the brown, I think I kind of want to put a little bit of purple going around here. And that's what I'm thinking in my head, which I need to get some more purple off of here. Now Puppy over here has got a ball, wooden ball or something. I can hear her chewing on something. She finds those stinking wooden balls, and I don't know how she finds them. I think I have them all picked up, and then the next thing you know, she's got another one where she's found it. It's probably, you know, way underneath my table where I can't get my fat butt back in there. They just been my table. Oh, you guys, I will tell you something fun I'm getting ready to do is I ordered glass for the top of my table. So I'm going to unicorn spit the top of my table, and I think I'll time-lapse video take that. So that's going to be cool. There we go. I like that. Not what I was going to do. Not what I was going to do at all. But you know what? Hey, we pivot when we go. And like I said, I will get this done over here. And this would be I'm a little bit off, not a lot. So what are we going to do if I'm off a little bit? Well, on my topping, see, it's just a little bit off. So what I can do is if I put a hole there, I could put a single hole and it would be okay. Or I could sand this down a little bit and then fix it. That's probably what I'll end up doing. We'll see. We'll see what that looks like. But anyway, so now I'll have a flipper, you know, for a cute little project to hang on the door to change both sides. You guys make sure you go check out Shanna. She is up next. And if you don't belong to the Stencil Soul Sisters group, I would love it if you join the Stencil Soul Sisters group. We do all kinds of fun things, and I think it turned out kind of cute. Not what I was expecting, right? Now look, see that green? Oh, you guys, I want that to show a little bit more. That green leaf right there. It's kind of like it's in a weird spot, and I'm pretty sure it was this one right here. Do you see that? See how it's like it's tucked in the bottle? Easy peasy fix though. Very easy fix. If I had some paint, I have some right here. Okay. So I just kind of hit that. And now that pulled that leaf to the front of that. That looks better. Anyway. So anyway, I want you guys to go check out Shanna. She is up next. And stay tuned for us in April. And all that kind of fun stuff. And if you don't follow all of us, I would love it if you'd follow all of us. We all do all kinds of fun things. Oh, Julie, I'm so sorry. Thank you. I hope she feels better too, or if you're talking to me or her, I don't know. Yes, lots of prayers and stuff like that. So, but we have lots of fun things, lots of fun stuff shared in there, lots of fun, exciting things coming with essential stencils and stuff like that. So anyway, here we go, ladies. And I'm going to check. I don't know if Shanna's jumped on yet or not, but you guys go check her out. And I will see you guys next time. Hope you have a great rest of your day and an even better tomorrow. Bye-bye, ladies.